Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me. In case you didn't know, my name is Todd Bryson. I'm an Akashic Records practitioner. I come with some messages today for the old souls and light workers that I feel are pretty important. So I'm excited to do that for you today. I also want to let you know before we get into things, if you're looking to support the work that I do here on the channel, there's a few ways to do that. One of the best things that you can do is like or share the video. That will help it find the ones that it's meant for. You can offer donations, which have been really important to me. You can also look into my services and the products that I provide. I do have a promo right now for follow-up sessions. If you're looking to open up the Akash with me again, now would be a good time to do so. So if you have found my video, if you are one who stumbled on my channel, it is very likely that you are in search of something. You're in search of clarity, you're in search of understanding, you're in search of awareness. I know that you've probably arrived with an urge for something, a sensation, an itch you can't scratch, something that you are working toward that you don't quite understand or see fully yet. But I will let you know, as you listen to me now, that what you're looking for is coherence with your Creator. Coherence with your reason for being here and what you're asked to do here. Coherence with what humanity is going through and what's taking place on the earth and why it's important for the universe. And I also know that you exist in a third dimension full of limitation that is trying to take that coherence away from you. And holding on to that coherence is one of the hardest things that a soul can be asked to do in one of these three-dimensional linear vehicles that we're walking around in, pretending that we are. And one of the things that you can do to come into that coherence is to get your assignments as an angel on the earth consciously. And very likely that if you're listening to this video, you're getting some kind of an angel assignment or a light assignment. And I want to tell you how those manifest and how you might experience them. And I want to use an example of, that I experienced personally. So every once in a while, I will get an email from somebody and they will say, Todd, I don't know why, but I've been thinking of you. Todd, I don't know why, but I can't get you out of my mind. Or Todd, I woke up today and, you were the first thing that crossed my mind. So this is what is called an angel assignment. And on my side of things, whenever I'm going through somebody, there's always someone in my email, in my inbox, telling me that they're thinking of me, but they don't know why. So I want you to pay really close attention to the people, places, and things that cross your awareness as you continue forward, because there you will find your assignments. And you're either going to be finding these assignments consciously or unconsciously. But it is important at this point in the process that we start consciously receiving those assignments and then trusting ourselves and instilling, using the worthiness that's been instilled in us all this time to accomplish what the assignment is. So if you are finding that you're thinking of somebody, this might be an assignment of yours. The angels are asking you to send that person light. If you're thinking of a place, maybe it's an old place, this is an angel assignment. This is the angels telling you to bring your awareness to this thing, to this place, so that you can move the density or bring light or awareness or whatever it is that you're bringing to the table. It is really important that you empower yourself to understand the assignment and to understand why you're given the assignment. You're the one with the experience here. You're the one with the past lives. You're the one with the capacity for an incredible amount of light that you can utilize to be distributed into this place, through the light of your awareness. Who are you thinking about? When are you thinking about? Where are you thinking about? These are the assignments being given. They're going to come and go, or you're going to be awake and aware and empowered enough that you're going to get the assignment and take the action necessary. So a big part of coming into coherence with your Creator and your reason for being here is understanding the assignments when you get them, and having the knowledge and the awareness to understand why it was you that was given the assignments. So one tactic, the biggest tactic the illusion uses against us to keep us from this coherence and this understanding that we're looking for, is the use of fear. And we see fear all around us in the linear systems, in the linear parts of creation. Fear is a deterrent. Fear is a separation tactic that is really hard to overcome. So, there's going to be fear about the future. AI is arriving, all of this is coming, this is coming, this is out of balance, this is out of balance. What about the debt? What about all of this? We'll let you know that 0% of the issues that humanity is encountering right now are new. All of the uncertainty humanity is dealing with and all of the fear practicing that's taking place are coming from a place of disempowerment, separation, and lack of awareness. There's not a single issue in this dimensional space that is new and hasn't been solved other places and even here many, many times over. So you will live your life and you will hear people talking about how it's over, how this place is done, how this situation or issue is impossible to overcome. When you encounter these things, understand that the ones making these predictions or making these assessments do not know what they don't know. And what they are expressing in their lack of optimism for what's next is separation tactics that they are either implementing on their own or have adopted from other people that they have observed doing the same things. So don't let fear deter you about what's next. Don't let this experiment with limitation tell you that, there's a crash around the corner. What's around the corner is peace, abundance, prosperity, and paradise. And these two are not things that are new to this incarnation or to this paradigm. Old souls and light workers are also going to be encountering people who are very much invested in the limitations that they are that they've been born into, that they've been taught, that have been instilled in them, that they've been conditioned with. There are a lot of people who will see you outside of their box and they will try to tell you that you should be afraid of what's there. This is separation 101. I want to use a personal example for this. I had somebody who was very fundamentally religious tell me that my crystals were evil and that in using them, I would be summoning things to me that were disempowering or looking to take advantage of me or who had ill intent. And what they told me is that I need to get back in the box in order to be safe. If your box of belief is cutting you off from the resources placed here by our Creator, then your box is not honoring or worshiping the Creator. It is investing and offering resources that you need of worthiness to somebody else who they don't belong to. Now is the time to access every tool, every resource, every element that we've been provided in this place that we've been asked to use for the benefit of others. I'm doing everything that I do now as an Akashic Records practitioner. I'm doing everything that I do now with my third eye in my own personal time that people would line up to tell me I should be afraid of it or I should not go through that threshold. I should not look what is there. I should not look under the surface. I should not even be curious about it. I should just accept the illusion and the story told by the box, because that's how I'll be safe. It's really silly, right? Don't let the ones embedded in the illusion tell you how to operate and function in this place. Remember who you are. Remember the assignment that you've been given. Remember the tools and resources that are available to you, and feel worthy to use them. Another thing that you should look to take control of in this reality is the subliminal messaging. There are subliminal messages everywhere. And by design, the old souls and the light workers are built to pick up as much nonverbal environmental feedback as possible. And that helps you do your work as a healer. It helps you know where to go and who to talk to and what action to take. Your subconscious systems are hyper aware, and you should accommodate that awareness by implementing things that will give your subconscious positive, empowering, abundant instruction. You don't want your subconscious getting its script written for it by the limitation and the illusion around it. You want to take back control of that messaging so that your subconscious systems feel informed and empowered and are up for the job here. And the other day, as probably about a week ago, I woke up and I was kind of struggling a little bit. And I had gone through a several day period where I didn't feel like my inner world was very alive. You know, that's not a state of being that we like to be in. What I did is I played the frequency 528, and those floodgates of inspiration and creativity and like perspective opened up for me very easily. So these are the tools that we're talking about. There will be those who tell you that listening to the frequency 528 is going to attach things to you, is going to bring you pain and suffering, is going to bring you things that you don't want to see, things that you don't want to do. Don't let these separation tactics stall your awakening or make you go back to sleep entirely, because we are seeing people that are going back to sleep. A lot of you right now are visiting your own planets for the first time. Not the first time. A lot of you have planets that are your own, that you go to. There's no civilization there. There's no other souls or beings there, unless the ones that you invite there. A lot of you guys right now are on your own planets, hanging on the beach, you know, skiing the slopes, whatever it is that you want to do. These kinds of experiences outside of the work being done here are also available to us. We're meant to return to these places. We're meant to remember what's there for us, what pieces and parts of creation have our name on them and belong to us. So the work here is really important, but that's not all there is. So remember that. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, you guys. I will see you soon. Goodbye.